Thursday evening, approaching 9 o'clock local time. On the right, the club with the most Champions League successes, facing on the left the club that most wants some Champions League success. We've got the player that every club most wants to sign, lining up against the club that are most likely to sign him this summer. There's a coach facing a former employer. There is a player doing the next kick of the tie. It is worth reflecting that Rob Green, as Carvajal tries to set up the first chance. I mean, a final on your very own boulevard is a little deeper. Valverde is sort of leading that press. Strong play by Vinicius. And he's running Marquinhos and finding Asensio. Mishit the volley. Modric. Away by Kimpe. Mbappe. Well, that's one way to stop him. Dani Carvajal certainly had his hands full in the first leg with Mbappe. Vinicius won't catch that, but he has caught a free kick from Danilo chasing back. The opposite tonight, Kroos. This evening, watching Manchester City versus Sporting Lisbon. No way that Achraf Hakimi could stop Vinicius. Here's Benzema. And it's Lionel Messi who's back there doing the tackling on the edge of his own penalty area. And look at the counter here with Neymar finding Mbappe. And now it's Real Madrid that are stretched. Mbappe, and smart goalkeeping by Courtois, had to hold on. Here is Carvajal. Marquinhos away, on a bit too much. Here goes Vinicius again, but Donnarumma. Achraf Hakimi did just about enough against Vinicius, but he cannot get enough of the ball at the moment. Hakimi getting some help from Verratti. And here, Kroos, Dani Carvajal. Well, Neymar's not up to the speed of the game. Verratti, Neymar. It wasn't the pass he was looking for, but it's fallen for Mbappe. And Courtois got his angles right again. Verratti. The pass was a little careless. Verratti has won the free kick. Neymar. Here's Nuno Mendes. It's just over the head of Hakim. Neymar. Messi. Hakimi.
It's good hold and just stay in as much as they can and cover Messi and the likes drifting around. Valverde will put the yards in.
Messi to Verratti, and now Neymar. The door closed by Carvajal, hit by Paredes, and that was optimistic. Mbappe has found Neymar. And Courtois has to save again. Pretty comfortable by his standards. Neymar didn't get hold of it, but he did have a glimpse of goal. Mbappe playing 1-2 off the opponents now. Wasn't what he intended. Benzema! Not required to save. Real Madrid were probably expecting to get a free kick. Advantage played. Typically. Messi threaded through towards Neymar. Carvajal only just reached that.
Important interception, that. Alarm bells are ringing.
Messi to Mbappe. Here comes Achraf Hakimi. It wasn't the best of passes for Mbappe, stretched. Said during that period that they hadn't settled. They have now. To Messi. Neymar. Messi! Oh, beautifully lifted beyond Courtois, but along the line, and Nacho managed to deal with it.
Oh, they did everything between them. Everything between the two of them. It's brilliant football. What you come to expect from these two, the understanding, the movement. Just ask what he's also aware is lurking in behind him.
Here's Nuno Mendes, found by Kimpembe. And Mbappe! He's done it again! No, it's not going to count. Flag is up. Kylian Mbappe denied by this. Valverde. Benzema! It's stuck with Donnarumma. Kroos keeping the heat on. Benzema with the header! Timed it perfectly, just couldn't quite guide it inside the post.
Oh, it's better. It's a better angle, a better ball in. Right idea, not just getting it.
Neymar. Mbappe is free. Only Alaba back, and Mbappe has scored this time. That'll count. One in the first leg, one on his return. 2-0 is the PSG aggregate lead. The man that Real Madrid know all about, the man that Real Madrid want, has come up with another destructive goal for Paris Saint-Germain. Brilliant break.
Well, it's got Mbappe written all over it. The main man. And once he gets those yards, once he gets that space, he actually deceives Courtois, opens up his body into the far post. That's where Courtois is thinking he's going. No. Whips it hard and low. I was saying at your near post moments ago, Clive.
They're back in October. And would you believe that
2 goals up on aggregate.
Neymar. Here's Mbappe again, and now Lionel Messi. It's nicely worked between Verratti, Danilo and Achraf Hakimi, who is fouled by Nacho. The referee's already made his mind up about the yellow card. Doesn't need any help, thank you very much. Nacho Fernandez carded. Marquinhos, and here's Mbappe again, trying to tee up Messi. Militao just got to him. Mbappe into the path of Neymar. Held up by Militao, Verratti. Mbappe's there again, trying to feed off Ash. And they're going to get that timeout. Well, they were within seconds of a dogged, goalless draw in.
On aggregate, boys, the Champions League is slipping away. They've got 45 minutes now to turn this around. How do they do it, Jamie?
It'd be very difficult. Obviously, they could look from the bench. You'll have to bring maybe more attacking players on as the game goes on. But as you saw...
Tilsley and Rob Green with the second half call.
Search of more defensive stability. Here's another chance for Asensio. Good work by Kimpembe, who got to him. You have Neymar, Messi and Mbappe on the books. Clean challenge, so it's still goalless. Manchester City's aggregate lead huge. It was beautifully struck by Fede Valverde. Messi, Verratti, Hakimi wasn't. Neymar's got Mbappe in, round the goalkeeper, only ever one outcome. Oh, he's offside again, isn't he? What a finish.
It's been Real Madrid doing the pressing.
Stop it, he's got a family. Rodrigo getting the shot away. He just doesn't know what Mbappe is going to do. Cut and thrust, which PSG have Messi on towards Mbappe again, and he's got to it again, and it needed David Alaba to come across with a really good challenge, but it's all at the stretch. Last ditch defending. Yes. Modric just behind Asensio. Vinicius. Eduardo Camavinga will replace. Crosses from Carvajal, the header away is Mbappe just moving through the gears, and Carvajal's having none of that. Has to be a yellow.
And I think...
Ooh, that's some real risk from Donnarumma. Benzema got to him. Vinicius, Benzema! And Real Madrid have been handed a lifeline. Benzema scores, halves the deficit. Gianluigi Donnarumma playing with fire, and Real Madrid have set alight the Bernabeu.
And it's a gift. It's a gift that gives them that chance. Donnarumma, he's waiting for Marquinhos or Hakimi to drop, to give him that option. They don't. Once he takes that extra touch there, he's in trouble. It's great pressure from Benzema.
This season, found out on occasions in the knockout stages of the Champions League in recent seasons, maybe not in the last two. Gets it back from Valverde, gets a free kick from Neymar, and I would think the first thing Real Madrid really want to do is find out how Donnarumma's...
Every challenge contested.
Benzema's header, it's not far away. Donnarumma was scrambling. Benzema was hanging. He's been waiting this week. Neymar played a big part in it. They overturned a 4-0 deficit. It's Militao's forward. There's an opportunity for Vinicius. And the flag is up. Substitution. Valverde. Benzema. Camavinga. He's been excellent so far. Rodrigo. Here is Lucas. Neymar, Messi. Militao diving in a little bit on Neymar.
Talking of control.
On address Benzema. He was looking for Rodrigo. He's found Vinicius! And he couldn't find a finish. Caught him by surprise, and he just... Yes, Benzema. Vinicius. It was very difficult for Rodrigo to make anything. Benzema won't catch that. Messi will. Luka Modric wasn't going to let him run away.
It's fantastic.
Neymar. He's looking for that. Camavinga. And here's an opportunity for Vinicius. Trying to set up Modric again. Slipped in. Benzema! And the comeback is complete. Real Madrid lead on the night. Are level on aggregate. It's Benzema 2, Mbappe 2. And anything could happen from here.
He wouldn't have given them a prayer at the start of the second half. Had no control on the game, but back to all square, and it's all made by Modric.
He's level with him now in terms of goals for Real Madrid. He's got another! He's got another! He's got a hat-trick! He's got ahead of Di Stefano, and he has gone into Real Madrid legend with a second-half hat-trick, which is taking this cup tie away from Paris Saint-Germain. It is the timeless Karim Benzema.
Ah, this is history in the making. Straight from the kickoff. They've been given another goal. And one man you don't want to ask to have chances in front of goal. Not even a sniff. He wasn't even in the frame. Out of nowhere. Steals in. And just a snapshot. Alert, alive. Whilst PSG were napping.
Saint-Germain got the capability to come back.
And it's the stuff of giant.
I mean, there's only a goal in it. On aggregate, there's only inches in it. Achraf Hakimi bringing down Vinicius and picking up a yellow card. Ancelotti's Real Madrid are answering those questions for all of Europe. The Paris Saint-Germain, for all their talent, are still not the team unit. That's contract, but he doesn't need telling. They're managing some of the most famous. Kimpembe picking up a Rodrigo, and Vinicius has gone on. He's got Nacho with him. To Vinicius Jr. Free kick is given. It will be Rodrigo, and again. Rodrigo's stolen it, and Benzema's here. Vinicius was in, but Benzema couldn't feed him. Maybe PSG will do the job for him. Don't seem to be able to find or match. Mbappe was trying to get clear. Now he's won a free kick here in a promising position. Yellow contact. It's a big free kick too. He's won it back. Here is Lucas Vazquez, just running through the PSG. Well, he scored with his left foot here on Saturday. He was very, very hesitant. Neymar. He's freed Mbappe once. Can he link up with him again? He was held back. He had it. Messi at the Bernabeu. It wasn't bad, was it? He just rippled the top of the netting.
Oh, celebrated like a goal. Just not enough pace on it to really trouble Thibaut Courtois if it was on target.
Vinicius. It was foul. Mbappe. Lucas Vazquez has got to be careful. He has got a yellow card. I think he's given a goal kick, you know. But not tonight. It's a Colosseum, and they've come to worship at the altar of Real Madrid in the Champions League. It is a combination unlike any other in European football. They love this competition. It brings the best out in them year after year, generation after generation. Karim Benzema, whose career here has bestrode 13 years of recent generations, has scored a hat-trick, which seemed so unlikely at half-time when Paris Saint-Germain were a goal to the good, 2 up on aggregate, and controlling the game through the brilliance of Kylian Mbappe. But Real Madrid's feeling for this competition brought them through. We've had a memorable night, and Real Madrid have won it by 3 goals to 1.